Hey guys, I'm Deepthi Desikan, and in this video we're going to be talking about like my comfort makeup products I reach out for on a daily basis. I find them to be really easy to use on a daily basis and to be out the door. So this is not like a get ready with me of sort, because you know what these products you know how to apply these products. I'm just going to be talking about the product recommendations in general and the products I reach out for the most on a day-to-day basis, if in case you were wondering, and if you are looking for product recommendations as well. The first one is the Too Faced Hangover RX Primer. I really like this because it doubles up as a moisturizer. It's a very moisturizing primer in my opinion. It's not a very like glowy primer. It's not extremely hydrating, but it works out pretty well for me, especially during this particular time. And this is part of my project pan. If you haven't watched my YouTube shorts, so I've started like a project pan of sorts that I just wanted to not bring it up on the mainstream, just quietly do it in the background and empty some of my makeup products. So this is something that I have included in that, and something that I do reach out for if I am getting ready on a daily basis. And if I had to apply makeup, this is the one that I have been reaching out for, and it's almost empty. So I particularly prefer using moisturizing primers over pore filling primers on a day-to-day basis, because I feel like if I continuously am using too many like pore filling primers, I feel like it kind of ends up clogging my pores and then I have a lot of breakouts. So I use more of hydrating primers. Apart from that, I also like to use my Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth Primer. I absolutely love this. This is really nice and hydrating on the skin. It makes your skin extremely glowy, and so this works out really well for my like very minimal makeup days. And I also like to use the M.A.C strobe cream. Sometimes I'm not using any other like coverage product, any tinted product on top of this. I'm just using this one alone, and it's not a very beaming product. It's not something that is looking extremely glittery on your skin. It's not something that is looking very artificial and not extremely glowy. So this one, the Charlotte Tilbury, all of this I really like, but this one I feel like is a little bit more subtle, especially if the weather is extremely hot and I am already sweating quite a bit. This is the product that I use just on its own on my face, and sometimes just lip balm, tinted lip balm, lip gloss, and then I'm out the door. Or I use a product on top of this as well. I really like this product. I really like the way that tint looks on my skin. And then the product I use sometimes if I want a little bit of coverage, not too much. I want a little bit of like something on my face, something to cover up, maybe a little bit, look like you have a little bit of makeup, but still it's like a no makeup look. This is the one that I reach out for. This one is a Smashbox Tinted Moisturizer. This is something I have used so much in all weather conditions. It's when it was really hot and humid, when it was like cold, everything. This suits my skin really well. It's very long lasting, and it gives you that light coverage, but it doesn't look too much on your skin, and it's not extremely glowy. It's not too matte as well. And I'm not the biggest fan of Smashbox foundations, and this is the only one that has worked out for me, and I really like this. This does come in a travel size as well, and over all of the tinted moisturizers and all of that, I tend to reach out for this one so much because I absolutely love the way it looks on my skin. Yeah, I have been reaching out for this so much. I really like the shade match. The shade medium is a tad bit darker for my skin tone. I think I can pull off the shade light medium, especially because over time I feel like towards like the end of the day it does look a little bit oxidized, but I really love this product. And if you are someone who's looking for a really good tinted moisturizer that's not too dewy, not too matte, that stays put, that lasts really long and irrespective of the weather condition, and you can also set it as well, like if you feel like it's too hot and humid outside and you wanted to set something, you can definitely reach out for this one. For concealer, I have my M.A.C concealer palette. This is something that has everything in it. So sometimes your skin is of different shade depending on the weather and maybe your pigmentation, your lack of sleep and all of that. So this one palette actually suffices everything. I can color correct. I can also mix and match the shade, and I really like the way it looks. It gives you really good medium coverage. It's very long lasting. It doesn't crease too much, doesn't cake too much, and also it doesn't look too much on your skin. For a day-to-day basis, it's just the perfect concealer palette. I also have the M.A.C concealer pot, which I also reach out for so much. That is in the shade NC40, I think that I have, and this is NC42, and this is in the variant medium deep, because I feel like these shades work out so much better for me. So I usually tend to mix the shades NW40 and NC42. I feel both of these work out really well for me, and I really like this palette. So again, I feel like a concealer palette is an ideal investment, especially if you are using it on an everyday basis and you feel like you can't invest in too many concealer shades because your skin is all constantly changing color. This is the one that I think a lot of you guys would really appreciate. And I also do use the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is a really nice lightweight concealer that gives you like medium coverage but looks like second skin and doesn't look too much, and you can just use this one on its own, like even to spot concealer concealer around your face, and it's the most beautiful concealer, and I'm almost out of this one as well. I have this one in the shade Sucre de Or, and I feel like this is a perfect match for my skin. It's like my skin tone in a tube. This is the one that I absolutely love. Now, I don't usually set my entire face with powder. I'm not a powder person, but a powder foundation would be ideal for someone who wants to, add a little bit of coverage, also make your makeup extremely long lasting. A powder foundation is the one you should be trying out, but I don't personally prefer it. And then for lips, okay, sometimes I'm just doing this, what I have on my lips right now, a tinted lip balm, something like the Clinique Black Honey lipstick, or the one that I have right now is the Swiss Beauty tinted lip balm. Where is that? Yeah, this one, the Crazed lip balm. I just use this one, and I feel like it's very, very light. Okay, it doesn't give you this glossy finish. For that, I have something else that I have to talk to you guys about. But I feel like, it just gives you a light tint on your lips, especially if your lips are very dry, chapped. So you can use either one of these. And then I'm really, really enjoying using this particular product. This one is a new launch from Kiro. Of course, this was sent to me prior for me to try it out. This one is the Kiro Hydra Bomb Plumping Lip Gloss. So it's exactly what it is. It is like a plumping lip gloss. It looks really nice and juicy on your lips. It's not something that is extremely sticky, and also doesn't have too much coverage. It adds a light tint on your lips, light tint of color on your lips. It makes your lips look nice and juicy. It is hydrating. It's nourishing. I have these in two shades. One is Pink Guava and Peach Crush. I mean, they look extremely like bright in the tube, but they have the most subtle sheen on your lips, which I really like. I would have not liked it if it had that extreme color, because I just wanted a light wash of color on my lips and something, just a normal lip gloss. So this one is in the shade Pink Guava, and here we have the shade called Peach Crush. This is how the shade Peach Crush looks like. I absolutely love these lip gloss because I feel like it's not too sticky, it's not heavy on the lips, but it's extremely hydrating. It nourishes my lips. Prior to applying this, even with the tinted lip balm, I feel like my lips were so dry and chapped. Now you can see it looks really nice and moisturized, and it also locks in the moisture. That's something I really like about this lip gloss. Certain products will just suck the moisture out of your lips. This doesn't do that. It just looks so good, and you can apply this on its own as well, even if you don't really have a tinted lip balm underneath it or a lipstick underneath. You can just use this particular product, and I feel like it just does the job of a lip balm. I personally prefer using lip glosses over lip balm for my very dry chapped lips, and I absolutely love it. This is something I have been reaching out for so much on a day-to-day basis, and I feel like it does the job. It's subtle but put together really nice. And then for eyes, I have the Kiro Intense Glide Gel Kajal. So this is what I have on my eyes right now. This is something I feel like, it is easy to apply. It's not something you have to tug and pull on your eyes. It has good color payoff. It doesn't smudge easily. It stays on my waterline pretty well, and I can also use it to tightline. It's very precise in terms of application as well, and it's a nice dark black kajal. And this is something, again, I reach out for as my comfort makeup product, something I use on a daily basis, something that's really easy to apply, and something that is good to apply on the go as well. Literally using their mascara, the Kiro Botanico mascara, every single day. If not for that, I'm using the kajal, or I'm using both of this in conjunction, and they don't really hurt your eye, they don't burn your eye, they don't sting, and they are made with really good ingredients. So I'll make sure to leave the links in the description box below. And then also for lipstick from Kiro itself, I have their Lush Moist Matte Lipstick. I have the shade Nude Garnet. I also use this shade Spicy Cinnamon literally every single day. So I've put aside Nude Garnet for a while because I'm using the shade Spicy Cinnamon. It's a really nice warm brown shade. It's in my bag. So yeah, my baby's diaper bag is now my handbag, and it's in that diaper bag. So I literally carry it around everywhere and use it because this formulation is amazing. Okay, it is like a nice moisturizing lipstick, matte lipstick, very comfortable, very, very long wearing. Literally can give a lot of liquid lipsticks good competition. That's how this is. And so this is a product you can use if you are someone who wears lipstick every single day, literally. And I feel like it doesn't make your lips feel very, very dry, flaky. It doesn't chap your lips. So yeah, I received this comment that certain brands, no matter whichever brand you've tried out, your lips flake, they dry out, and sometimes even burn. So a subscriber asked me to recommend a lipstick that is a little bit more forgiving on the lips, and I recommended the Kiro lipstick, and they tried it out and let me know that their lips didn't react to that lipstick, and it was Really nice, nourishing, hydrating, long wearing, so they absolutely loved it. For mascara, I used my Kiro Botanico mascara, and another one is the Maybelline The Falsies Lash Lift mascara. This is a waterproof variant. It's a really nice lengthening as well as volumizing mascara, so I do reach out for this one so much. And then for lips, I forgot to mention these lipsticks, liquid lipsticks from NYX. I wear them mixed in with my normal lipsticks just on its own. They are super long wearing. Some of the shades can be a little bit drying. I really love the longevity of these liquid lipsticks, and it gives you that liberty to eat whatever you want without worrying about everything like smudging and bleeding around your lips. And also it's not very dry for me, and I don't feel like it flakes away, crumbles away from my lips. So I like this because I can wear it on its own. I really like the shades that they have. I use the shade called Straps Off, Sizzling, every single day pretty much, and I also like to mix them with my other lipsticks to make those lipsticks long wearing. So it's a good concoction that I get. So on days where I'm not wearing a lip gloss, of course. So yeah, this is my comfort makeup, and these are the products I prefer using on a daily basis because I feel like it has worked out really well for my skin type, and the weather condition I live in, and it's tried and true, and I feel like it has never given up on me. So let me know what is your comfort makeup, what are the products you prefer using on an everyday basis and you have used it for the longest time. Let me know in the comment section down below, and while you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. And I'll see you guys in the next one.